The problem is that we're running out of ground to mine.
26-year-old Parker Schnabel started the season in a race to find new ground. But the only Klondike claim he could lease is deeper than any he's ever mined before. 5 weeks in, and over $1 million in the hole. He's not even halfway down to pay dirt.
The big push right now is Mud Mountain, and I'm a little nervous if this cut doesn't go well, just because it's going to be a very expensive one, but there's a lot going on. We could have like 50 people working right now. We'd still be behind, I think. And so Mitch is scrambling to get some more ground opened up at the airstrip.
1 mile to the northwest, Parker's tasked foreman Mitch Blaschke to keep the gold coming in to pay for his gamble on Mud Mountain by mining the last 22 acres of the airstrip cut, leased from Tony Beats.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
Look, like, with Lucifer being the only plant that's making any money right now, I don't want you to get spread too thin, so I'll handle the stripping at Mud Mountain and dealing with those guys. If you want to just take on the airstrip and try your best to keep the plant running 24/7 and gold coming in, you've got a lot of bills to pay, and I've got a lot of money to spend stripping.
I mean, Mud Mountain's a huge project, and definitely we're spending some money, so we'll try and make some here.
Yeah, you're the only one getting any bills paid. No pressure.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, dude.
The airstrip produced quite a bit of gold for us last season, and with all the money it's getting dumped into Mud Mountain, Parker was thinking, hey, this would be a pretty easy way to make a quick buck. Hey, Tyson, you got a copy?
Go ahead.
Things don't seem to be getting any easier around here. I don't even think the Yukon knows what it's going to do when it comes to weather. It like decides minute by minute.
It's the same saying we have in Vancouver. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Hey, buddy, that's your last scoop there. We're gonna shut her down. Well, night shift's over. It's just about 7 a.m. We've been running for the last 12 hours, and we're pretty much out of pay.
On Parker Schnabel's airstrip cut, wash plant Lucifer is running at half capacity.
I wish I had enough dirt right now that I could have this plant running 24/7, but that's just not in the cards yet.
3 days ago, foreman Mitch Blaschke was forced to shut down the day shift when he ran out of thawed ground. The shutdown has already cost Parker over $140,000 in lost gold.
What's happening, Tyson?
How's it going, Mitch?
Oh, it's a fight down here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man, we have to figure something out.
They need the ground to thaw before they can mine it.
Yeah, I know. We can't keep up with it right now, so Parker's made it really clear he doesn't want to turn it off. I mean, the only thing we can do here is kind of totally change our mining game plan. You know, we were originally going to do this in 3 setups, right?
Yeah.
And we've got it split through here. This is 1, this was going to be 2, and then number 3 is all back in here. I really think if he wants to keep it running, the only thing we can do is come in here to cut 2 and start trucking strips off. I mean, just all the way around the outside, and probably have to come across the whole floor depending on how much thaw there is, and just start hauling that over to set up 1.
So instead of taking it in 3 bites, we're pretty much going to be making zone 1 and 2 one zone.
I mean, we just need more surface area, right?
Yeah.
Because if we're only getting a couple inches of thaw a day and this isn't enough, this is going to double the amount.
Mitch has divided the airstrip cut into 3 zones. Each has been stripped of overburden, and as they mine each one out, they plan to move the wash plant to keep it close to the pay. Because Zone 1 is frozen, he can only remove 1 inch of pay per day as it thaws. So, he must also open up Zone 2 to expose more ground to the sun to get enough thawed pay to the plant. But this means he will have to truck pay twice as far, wasting time and doubling his fuel bill.
Parker doesn't want to wait.
Yeah.
So if you just want to start, let's start pulling material off cut 2. We'll get the trucks down there and we'll just start trucking it over, and hopefully we can get enough there to keep Sluicefer running. Other than that, it's sit and wait. And you and I both know that doesn't work for Parker. It's up to us to put some gold on the table.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Hey, Dozer. Are you on a golf ball hunt? How you doing, young man?
Fine.
Fine. This Dozer on a golf ball hunt. Might as well hit him a ball, huh?
At Scribner Creek, the Schnabel crew gathers for the weekly gold weigh.
What's happening, boys?
Hey, Metro.
Howdy. How's it going?
I guess it all depends on how much gold you tell me we have. That's going to depend on how good we're doing.
Yeah. Let's go weigh some gold.
Sounds good.
Let's see what you got.
With Mud Mountain still not stripped, Parker is dependent on the gold Mitch and Tyson mined out at the airstrip cut to pay his bills. But the plant was down for 36 hours.
Why don't you go ahead and count it out, Mitch?
All right. So we're hoping for over 200 with our run time.
Okay.
All right, we got 20, 50, 100, 120, 150, 180, 200, 220, 234.60.
Worth over $420,000 and beating the season average by 23 ounces.
Well, that's not bad, especially
You
having
know,
to take
I
out
like it being,
layers.
I like it being consistent. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's
It's like
not bad.
exactly 2.2 ounces an hour.
Is it?
Almost.
And that's roughly what we were doing last year.
Yeah.
That's some good-looking gold, Chris.
Dang, so
very
you guys
clean.
dig it up. I just clean it.
So another 230 ounces in this cleanup. What's that take us to for the season?
So we're about 656.45 ounces.
Nice.
We're getting there, you know. If you guys can, I know you're battling.
I was trying to remember when the last time I sat in a rock truck was, and it made me miss being in machines a bit, but
That was pretty awesome. You jumped in there, and hey, it helped, man. We needed it.
All righty.
Thanks,
Put
guys.
this away.
Thank you. You know, over 200 ounces, and man, we had some struggles this week. Lots of frozen ground. We had all hands on deck. We even had Parker Schnabel himself out in a rock truck. And if that's what it takes to put gold on the table, that's what we're gonna do.